The real cost of owning a private island. Owning a private island is the ultimate symbol of sheer luxury. But images of pristine white sandy beaches and total privacy from the outside world aside, how much does owning a private island really cost? That's what we're going to find out today. If you want to treat your loved ones to a full-service private island getaway or purchase a ready-made tourist resort, you should naturally expect to pay a significant price. However, the surprising truth is that being the proud owner of a secluded private island isn't as pricey as it might first appear, with many available for far less than a city apartment. Besides, buying one is not the end of it. Development and maintenance are a whole lot of stress. That said, let's find out more about the real cost of owning a private island. As with any property or land purchase, the cost of a private island will vary massively depending on a few key factors, such as location, size, and existing developments. To get an idea of how much the cost of buying your own island can spiral, the most expensive ever sold was Lanai Island, which Oracle owner Larry Ellison purchased for an estimated $300 million in 2012. Ellison voiced plans to turn the island into a luxury tourist destination and use it to house his sustainable development program. Admittedly, he did only purchase 98% of the Hawaiian island, with the remaining 2% owned by the state, and calling it private is a bit of a stretch, as Lanai is home to some 3,200 residents. On the other hand, it is possible to buy a private island for less than $100,000 provided you're not expecting year-round sunshine, or for a ready-made luxury resort to be included in the cost. For example, Florida's interestingly named 40-acre Hangover Island recently sold for approximately $80,000. One of the most exciting private islands on the market right now is the 5,187-acre Vatuvara Private Islands Resort, which is available for a cool $155 million, earmarking it as one of the most expensive private islands ever to reach the market. However, for that price, you will get not one, but 4 islands in Fiji's pristine northern Lau group, as well as an Otter aircraft and responsibility for the Vatuvara Foundation, the resort's charitable arm that is dedicated to protecting the Fijian oceans. The beauty of this private island purchase opportunity is that it is being sold as a whole resort, including everything from organic farms and a Tesla solar farm to an organic golf course and luxurious accommodations, rather than an undeveloped piece of ocean-locked land. If you're looking for a private island that requires slightly less management, however, Canada might be a better choice. For example, Half Island, which sits off the coast of Nova Scotia, is a modest 6-acre plot that could be yours for a mere $60,000. The island is currently undeveloped and is regarded as a hotspot for off-grid wildlife spotting, including deer, bald eagles, and if you head further afield, migratory whales. Or if you're after something in American waters, it could be worth considering Whiskey Island, a private island sanctuary just a stone's throw from New York City. Located in the Thousand Islands archipelago, the 3-acre hideaway's name is inspired by its storied history as a drop point for bootleggers transporting alcohol into the U.S. during Prohibition. The island, which is currently on the market for $2,950,000, boasts a recently renovated 8-bedroom main lodge and 2-bedroom guest cottage. Another exceptional private island currently available to purchase is Cave Cay, which is found in the famous Exuma Island district of the Bahamas. With its 38 buildings, a marina with 35 dock strips, and a landing strip, it forms an amazing island resort. Boasting pristine white sand beaches and lush vegetation, Cave Cay Private Island is a fantastic purchase opportunity, with approvals already in place for a marina and hotel development. To seal the deal, the island purchase comes with all materials and heavy equipment to complete the build of 3 guest houses, bathroom facilities, a clubhouse, and a restaurant included in its $60 million asking price. But before you jump up in excitement, remember not all private islands are equal. While some arrive on the market beautifully developed and ready for occupation or to rent out, others are in need of a little or a lot of work, with development being an essential consideration when talking about the cost of a private island. Location is key when it comes to understanding how much a private island actually costs in terms of development. Of course, buying your own idyllic stretch of land with hundreds of miles of ocean between you and your closest neighbors is the dream scenario. However, the more remote your island is, the more accessibility becomes an issue, with development costs stacking up as a result. And your desired end result is another factor to consider. Looking to leave the island as natural as possible with just a modest dwelling? Your development costs will naturally be significantly lower than if you want to build an entire luxury resort. Similarly, an island with existing development needing refurbishment is likely to cost you less to work on than starting from scratch. To get an idea of how much private island development costs, we're looking at one of the most famous private islands in history, Richard Branson's Necker Island. Branson bought the then uninhabited island in 1978 for approximately $180,000, which is thought to be over a 95% reduction on the original asking price. However, the actual cost was in the development, with Branson reportedly investing some $10 million into transforming Necker into the idyllic private island resort it is today. Of course, that investment has proved worthy, with Necker Island now valued at anywhere from $100 to $150 million, making it one of the most expensive private islands in the world. An exclusive stay at the 74-acre Virgin Islands resort currently costs $105,000 per night for up to 40 guests. Red Bull owner Dietrich Matissic's 3,000-acre La Cala Island is another example of development outstripping initial purchase cost. After initially buying it for $10 million in 2002, Matissich invested an estimated $30 million in redeveloping the Fijian destination. If you're not entirely sold on the idea of purchasing your own private island, an exclusive rental is the next best way to reap all the benefits without the commitment of a down payment. And in a market where privacy and distance from other travelers are of paramount concern, a private island vacation has never felt more appealing. Many of the world's most luxurious private islands offer the option for an exclusive rental, but expect to pay a pretty penny for the pleasure. In addition to Branson's $105,000 per night Necker Island, Fiji's mesmerizing Kokomo Private Island Resort is currently available for exclusive hire for up to 12 guests for the cost of $36,000 per night with a 12-night minimum stay. Kokomo's all-inclusive buyout package includes dedicated butler service, daily massage treatments, and unlimited water sports activities for the ultimate island getaway. The renowned Brando Resort, which occupies its own private island in French Polynesia, is also available for exclusive rental. The privilege of sole use of the paradisical 35-villa resort will set you back $122,000 per night for an all-inclusive experience, including the Brando's outstanding dining options, all spa treatments, and excursions. Even for the world's elite, this is once-in-a-lifetime vacation material. The Caribbean is the key destination for island hunters. The area comprises more than 40% of the private island listings available on the open global market, with the Bahamas being the world's major private island paradise. While it is true that the best private island examples in the region are situated in the Bahamas, we also have spotted a few gorgeous properties in the British Virgin Islands, Curacao, and Honduras. Purchases in much of the Caribbean are governed by British law, making transactions relatively straightforward. The freeholds, too many, are owned by holding companies, so transactions take the form of share sales. In Thailand and other parts of Asia, freehold islands are rare. Foreigners are often barred from owning land, and buyers can have difficulty establishing ultimate ownership. In Vanuatu in the South Pacific, there is no freehold land, but leases can be extended at any point for a fee. Once you have bought your island, building on it is the next problem. Ownership rights on Caribbean islands extend to the high water mark, and jetties require special permissions. If you plan to make your island a commercial proposition, however, things can get more complicated. In the Bahamas, commercial buyers need approval from the government's investment authority. It is estimated that 80% of buyers in the Bahamas are purchasing for family use, which helps them navigate the process quicker. Once the approval is granted, some do edge towards money-making schemes. For most buyers, price is of limited consequence. Not many opt for a mortgage. Among the owners of the Exumas are hedge fund managers, franchise owners from the NBA and NFL, and football club owners. Johnny Depp, the actor, and David Copperfield, the magician, also own here. Other island owners include Larry Ellison, co-founder of Oracle, and actor Leonardo DiCaprio. Marlon Brando purchased an entire atoll in French Polynesia in the 1960s. Once a place to entertain Tahitian chiefs, the islands are now occupied by the Brando Resort. Acquiring an island gives you the chance to create your own kingdom just minutes from the mainland or miles offshore. But building these kingdoms can be a headache. Shipping materials from the mainland can push up build costs dramatically, and ensuring islands are self-sufficient and sustainable is a tall order. Additionally, chief among buyer demands is privacy, but unwelcome visits can be hard to prevent. You can have your island in the middle of nowhere, and then a 150-meter super yacht comes and moors up. If they have a disco, you'll hear that, and then there are jet skis screaming around. So once you've got your budget private island, all that's left is building a home on it. Depending on what you want in a home, the price can range significantly, but if you were to construct a small but luxurious 2-bedroom getaway, well, that won't break the bank at all. So sure, there are plenty of multi-million-dollar private islands out there, but if you expand your horizons outside the Caribbean, owning a private island isn't as expensive as you might think. And that's it from us today. Would you like to own a private island? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more of our luxurious content, and why not click on another video showing now? This is The Luxurious. Talk to you in the next video.